One had a great trading day today. Markets did really, really well. All right. Dow was up over 500 points. Okay. So great market action today. VIX is coming down. All right. So all that is good news. All right. So welcome, guys. Welcome, welcome. And Forex is moving. Forex is moving again. All right. So we'll see how long that moves lasts. Welcome, guys. Welcome, welcome. Let's go over the markets. Glad everyone is here. Welcome, welcome, welcome. All right. Good news, guys. The S&P. I want to show you guys what's going on with the S&P here. All right. So this is how close we are to the all-time highs on the S&P. All right. We had a nice gap up today right here. All right. Right here, got a nice gap up. And here is resistance right here on the S&P. Buy signal is here, so really good price action on the S&P. All right, NASDAQ also looks good near the all-time highs. Looking to break through resistance right here. Let's take a look. All right, so NASDAQ right here. All right, so right here, gapping up here, gapping up, and we're looking to break through resistance. We'll take a look at the larger charts in a minute here. All right, Dow buy signal here again, gapped up, looks good. Russell looks good, and look at the VIX, guys. VIX is coming back down at 1748. That is absolutely good news. We are below 20, right? We've been stuck at 2021 for some time now, so we're now below 20, so lower volatility. That is good for equity. So 1748, we'd like to see that number come even lower. All right. The futures market, let's take a look here. The dollar is down currently, testing a big support here at 97. Remember, 100 was a big number to break. Now we're at 97. We've moved it to the weekly time frame. A lot of support here. Currently in the futures market, we are down. Okay, not by much. So the Dow E-minis, NAS, and the S&P down here. Again, dollar is down. Okay, I want to take a look at the tech sector right here. So tech, where is it? Right here, the XLK guys gapped up. All right, really good. This is good for tech. All right, so this is really good for tech. So your Magnificent Seven stocks, right? Your tech stocks in Bullmaster and Stock Boss, both of those systems and your Mag 7s should get a lift. All right, so the XLK, which is the technology sector, all right, really breaking out here. Want to take a quick look at healthcare. All right, nothing yet in healthcare. This is surprising. Right, I have no idea why healthcare is lagging. Even biotech. Where is biotech? Biotech is up here. All right, so we finally got a buy signal in biotech. Let's take a look here. So at least biotech is trying to make a move, has a buy signal here, but overall healthcare, for whatever reason, that sector is lagging. All right, but biotech, buy signal here, moving up. But tech, that's your number one sector. Right now, we are calling, if it shows up in Heat Seeker for Stock Boss and Bullmaster, if the price action, if it's a good setup, we'll call it. Okay. VIX on the monthly time frame. Again, we're coming lower here. All right. The lowest we got on the VIX was 1607. And this was back earlier this month, and now we're at 17. So that's good, right? We need to keep coming lower. All right, the Magnificent Seven stocks, let's take a look. All right, NVIDIA, guys, NVIDIA is really close to its all-time highs, okay? And resistance. We've talked about NVIDIA at 150, right? Resistance, big resistance here at $150. Here it is at 147. Our buy signal came in at 121. This is a big deal for NVIDIA, guys. We could break through that big resistance and perhaps get another leg higher. Okay, so NVIDIA looks good. Amazon, let's take a look at Amazon. Still holding buy signal here. We need to break through resistance here. All right, Meta, look at Meta, Facebook, guys. Purple support and resistance, but we gapped up today and we are breaking that purple resistance here. All-time highs right here at the high. Buy signal was here. Buy signal came in at 635, trading at 712 right there. Google right here. Sell signal on Google. That's surprising. All right. Buy signal here, broke support, red candle, sell signal. So we should be out of Google. That came out of nowhere there. Microsoft, guys, buy signal here. All green candles moving up nicely. So Microsoft looks really, really good, guys. Microsoft, look at that, right? Really, really nice. And then Apple here, still nothing here. No buy signal since January on Apple. And Tesla, all right? So Tesla, our sell signal was here on this red candle. We've called a new buy signal. We'll look to see if Tesla can break through resistance here and keep moving higher, okay? A lot of resistance here, and then as we move higher. But NVIDIA, perhaps the best trade. NVIDIA really looks good, and Microsoft is really moving higher. The MAGS is holding gapped up and getting ready to break through resistance right here. All right, so overall, the Magnificent Seven stocks are looking good. Dow on the daily time frame, guys, gapped up today, and we are moving higher. Break through that resistance here and gapped up. We are a bit away from the all-time highs, right? All-time highs here on the Dow is all the way up here. So we've got some work to do on the Dow. Weekly time frame, green candle here. That's good, right? Finally got a green candle here this week. And again, the Dow was up 500 points. So that's good price action. On the monthly time frame, good price action here. The S&P on the daily time frame, guys, look how close we are to the all-time highs. If we break through this resistance, we could see the market really take off. All right. Now, I know we're not in the season, right, for buying here in stocks, but guess what? We follow the price action. Okay. We've had a correction already. We can certainly move lower, but right now, all green candles, we follow the price action. Okay, on the weekly time frame, same thing here. We are close to that all-time high on the S&P. S&P doing really well. Monthly time frame on the S&P, right at that resistance level here, breaking out. NASDAQ looks good, gapped up, looks good here. All-time high, here's your resistance. Guys, look how close we are. We came all the way, right, from the bottom here. Nice V-shaped recovery. This is where we are. Okay, amazing, amazing. Weekly time frame. Weekly time frame, same thing here on the Nasdaq. So S&P and Nasdaq really head to head there. Nasdaq on the monthly, right, breaking out right here. Russell, good price action on the Russell. We'll take that. Buy signal here, gapped up. And we've got a high right here. Let's see if we can get through that. Should not be a problem. Good price action on the Russell on the daily. All right. On the weekly, green candle. So we got a green candle this week, guys. So we went from red candles, white candles, and now we've got a green candle here. That is good news for the Russell on the weekly time frame. And then on the monthly time frame, green candle here for the month. That is good news. So with stock boss traders, right, you guys should be on high alert looking for opportunities. We did send out some alerts, all right, overnight for equities. Okay, Bitcoin, guys, you guys know we got a sell signal here on Bitcoin on the break of support. Had a difficult time, all right, staying above resistance. We do have some green candles, so on the close of today, and then after 5, we got another green candle here, but we don't have a buy signal. Okay, so this is not tradable. We've got to wait. All right, we have to wait, guys. Okay, so we have a sell signal. All right, this could happen. right? Price can come on back down. So now, if it breaks through resistance and we get another buy signal, we'll call it. But until then, all right, nothing here on Bitcoin. All right, if we are trading on the daily time frame. Now, if you're trading on a smaller time frame, let's say the 60-minute time frame, you might find an opportunity. Let's take a quick look here. Yep. So on the 30-minute time frame, buy signal here. On the 60-minute time frame, let's see here. All right, 60-minute time frame, buy signal here, but we don't trade Bitcoin when we look at the big picture on the daily time frame. So we keep it on the daily time frame. If you want to move that time frame, smaller time frame, find some opportunities. It's up to you guys, but we're gonna keep it on the daily time frame here, so we can keep an eye on the big picture there. Bitcoin on the weekly time frame. All right, holding right here. Gold holding. Silver holding. A bit of a pullback in silver. Crude oil got smacked all the way back down, guys. We had a buy signal here, right? We said if we got above resistance, start moving higher, we'll bring out our crude oil systems, natural gas systems. But guess what? Price came all the way back down. All right, this big candle right here. So we made it all the way up to about 76. Now we're all the way back down at 65. So crude oil is settling a bit, which is not bad, right? Which is not bad. We know it's not tradable. So it's back within support and resistance here. So nothing to do with crude oil. Had it stayed above resistance, right, we would look for some opportunities. Bonds got a green candle here. All right, so a bit frustrating here with bonds, right? Right, all over the place. If we break through this resistance here, we could get a buy signal. Okay, we'll keep an eye on it. The dollar, all right, just holding at 97 on the daily, weekly, and monthly. And then pound yen. Pound yen is breaking out, guys. Pound yen breaking out, finally breaking out to the upside. I know some of the yen pairs closed. All right, some of our positions closed. We'll take a look at it, but this is good news. Finally breaking out. This will help the Forex market. All right, I know it's been frustrating trading Forex. A lot of consolidation. See that consolidation in here? All right, but our buy signal here, we are finally breaking out. We've got to get past resistance here, and we are getting close. This is good news. This is good news for our monster scalper traders, our Forex traders. Okay, so very good news there. On the weekly time frame, right? On the weekly time frame, pound yen also looking to break resistance right here. That is good news. All green candles. On the monthly time frame, same thing here. Okay, so good price action in pound yen. And let's take a quick look at the Japanese yen in the futures market. That's coming down. That's what we want to see. So we want to see the yen come down and the yen pairs move higher. Okay. Let's take a look at current positions. Current positions in Monster Scalper. We had some yen trades. Let's see how they're doing on the 60-minute time frame. Our US 30 traders, hopefully you guys caught that long trade. We didn't call it, but hopefully you guys caught it on the 60-minute. Let's take a look here. All right, so Swiss yen, guys, buy signal here. Not a bad trade. We'll take this on the 60. Buy signal here, sell signal, red candle, right? A decent trade here. Swiss yen on the 60-minute time frame. That trade is over. All right, pound yen, not a bad trade here, guys. Pound yen, buy signal here. All right, sell signal here. Good trade here in pound yen. Good trade here, guys. For how many pips was that? So 195 and change, 197, right about here. So about 200 pips. Not bad on the 60-minute time frame. And I've heard from a few of you that did pretty good. So pound yen, great trade there. All right, so we know dollar yen, right? I mean, I'm sorry, euro yen. Again, good trade here, bought here, sold here. So let's remove that. Pound yen, we just went through that. Dollar yen, buy signal here, sell signal here. All right, a bit of a pullback that happened quickly there. Okay, but close that trade, take your profits there. HKD JPY, buy signal here, sell signal, red candle. Boy, that volatility came in really strong there. HKD JPY, CAD yen, buy signal here. Boy, when the price action does this, guys, nothing we can do but just to get out. Okay, you don't have a trend here, right? Total collapse. We got to just get out, take a profit, take your loss. Don't let it run, get away from you. Okay, so CAD yen, let's close that trade. Hong Kong HKD, close that trade. And SGD, close that trade. All right, so no more trades in the yen pairs on the 60-minute time frame there. Okay, let's take a look at the 240. In Monster Scalper. And we have yen pairs and euro pairs. Okay, yen pairs and euro pairs. So EURTRY, EURTRY. All right, this trade really has turned out to be a really good trade, guys. All right, so buy signal here, choppy, but look, it keeps moving higher. So let it run. No red candles here, so let it run. No sell signal. CAD yen. All right, so CAD yen failed, guys. Buy signal here, red candle. Right, we need to close that trade, please. CAD yen, Swiss yen. Right, buy signal here, still holding. Swiss yen, holding right here. Pound yen, buy signal here, holding. HKD, JPY, right? Buy signal here, red candles, close the trade, please. SGD, JPY, right? Buy signal here, holding. TRY, JPY, buy signal here, red candle. So still a lot of consolidation here. We were hoping for a breakout. That Turkish pair there. Dollar yen, same thing here. Buy signal here, sell signal. Close the trade. ZAR yen, right? Buy signal here, still holding. Let's see if we can break through that resistance here. So although Forex is, it is improving, right? Still having some difficulty there. Okay, but we do have. Let me show you guys quickly here. We do have a decent amount of volatility. We're all the way down here now, guys. All right, 42 pairs. Right, this is the consolidation we have. So this is on the 240. So we do have improved volatility, which is good. Okay, just need some, get out of this, get some better direction. All right, Euro Aussie. All right, buy signal here, holding. All right, Euro CAD, buy signal here, holding. Now these pairs are trying to get out, trying to get these in the rearview mirror, trying to get away from all of this consolidation. All right, so they're trying to break out. Euro HKD, buy signal here, holding. EURN, okay, look at this one, right? It's getting past all of that consolidation here. Buy signal here, and it is breaking out. Good trade going here. EURN, okay. There's your markdown and your markup here. All right, EURN, okay. EURSGD, buy signal here, holding. Euro dollar, buy signal here, buy signal, and it's holding right here. Okay. Current stocks in Stock Boss, these are your small cap stocks, under $10. All right. And we'll look for new opportunities this evening also, okay? So let's go through these. Now we clean things up a bit, right? We got out on some white candles, but markets, they're moving again. Surprise, surprise. All right. So let's go through these. Your symbol will be here, right? We're looking for green candles. All right. White candles this evening will hold. Red candles sell signal. White arrow sell signal. Okay. So let's go through these. These are your stock boss trades, small caps, with the Russell. All right. So green candles, nice trade here. Nice gap up. And today was a big up day, so we should see these stocks performing well today. ARRY spoke too soon. Buy signal here, gap down, red candle. Let's get rid of that. ARRY. All right, FIX getting ready to break resistance there. Looks good, looks good, looks good. We need all green candles, guys. Those are buyers. Good. Good. All right, RIG, red candle here, right here. It's hard to see that. Let's close that. White candle, we'll leave that for now. Buyers came in strong today. We need all green candles. White candles here will continue to hold. So a little different price action from last week where we cleaned things up with white candles, right? With the buying that we got yesterday and now today, we'll hold those white candles, okay? All green candles, so looks good. Most of these are holding. Okay. All right. Now, our Bull Master, let's take a look. Your large cap stocks, over $10. And the indexes for these are mainly the S&P and NASDAQ, okay? Same thing here, symbol is here. All right. NVIDIA looks good. Good. Oh, hold on. All right, let's start over. Let's start that again. All right. Good, good. Look at that. CRS breaking out nicely. Good, good. All green candles is what we need there. We go through a lot of stocks. You can't trade all of them, but use this as practice, practice, practice. Practice makes perfect, right? All right, good price action here. And even if you're not trading the equities and you trade a different market, you can use this to study the price action. Study the 4 market phases. All green candles here. Best way to learn. All green candles. Looks good. White candle, keep an eye on that. Some of these stocks are breaking out nicely. Look at that. All right. HIMS. Buy signal was here. Gap down. Nothing we can do about that, guys. Red candle here. Close the trade, please. HIMS. All green candles. Look at that. Good. Good. Good price action there. Large caps doing really good. Nice recovery. Good price action there. Look at that. Look at that. Good price action there. RBLX. Buy signal here, guys, at 65. 104 just keeps moving higher there, hugging that trend line. All right, good trade going there. Another good one here. Another good one here. Amazing what good buying will do, huh? All righty. Okay, our US 30 traders, let's take a look here. Now we'll go live on Friday, so it's way too early to think about Friday. However, right, if you guys, now this came out of nowhere, right? We saw in the futures market, capital was coming in, but guys, look at this. Just messy. So we didn't call this trade. All right, but if you traded it, good job. If you took this trade, good job. The buy signal was here, and we all the way up here. All right, we have a lot of resistance here. So if you're in it, just be careful, guys. That could pull back. All right, looks like it wants to pull back right now. Okay, and we're, real volatility will come in the early morning. So this could close here on the 60-minute time frame. Now I know most of you don't trade the 60-minute, you trade the smaller time frame, but just be careful here. Okay, if you took the trade, good job, but on the way down, just want to be careful there. Same thing with the Nasdaq. All right, same price action. Buy signal here broke out, and we are right now in no man's land. Right, so you could see a bit of a pullback. Okay. All righty. Monster scalper. Let's take a look here. So monster scalper, we've got euro pairs and some yen pairs. We have good volatility on the 240. On the 60, we've got really good volatility also. But we don't have any trades, guys. Okay. Be careful going short. If you guys notice, we haven't gone short for a while. Okay. If you want to short, you certainly can. Just be careful, right? The problem with these shorts, with these yen pairs, if you guys look here, right? We got buyers here on the daily, right? We can certainly see where the short could get squeezed. Buyers could come in. This is why we're not shorting. Okay, so this short here, right here. See here, short signal here, buyers came in. Short signal here, buyers came in. Short signal here, good chance based on this price action that buyers could come in and get squeezed. So be careful shorting. If we're not calling it, guys, same thing here. Here's another pair. So short, buy to cover. So short, buy to cover. So short, good chance might have to cover this trade right here. So, if we're not calling the trades, not that, it's perfect what we do, but if we're not calling sell short signals, just know that, something else is going on. Okay. All right. Even with the dollar index breaking lower at 97, okay, these trades on the 60 and the 240, not great trades. Okay, you can certainly, right, if you manage it well, you can do okay, but just be careful. All right, just be careful there. Okay, in Forex Dominator, a little different story there in Forex Dominator. Okay, all right, longs. Let's see, longs. All right, looks like Swiss yen. We're still in Swiss yen here. If you haven't gotten into Swiss yen, this might be an opportunity. But just keep in mind we have purple support and resistance here, so we're getting overbought. Okay, but so just watch out for that. But a decent buy signal here, and looks to test the highs right here. Okay. But we're going to hold off on calling any alerts this evening. Okay. All right. Stock boss. Let's go through stock boss. Let's see how many stocks came up. All right. So 59, not a high number. And Bull Master, let's see. All right. 97, not bad. So let's go through these. Let's look for some stocks here. We did send out some alerts early morning pre-market, but big update in equity. So let's see if we can find some buy signals that came in today. I think we're in this one, COMM. We're in that one. Most of these guys will have trades already. We might call it again. So if you missed it, ZVIA. All right, buy signal here. And the Russell looks good too. All right, hold on. So that will help. All right, GPMT. And what we're going to do, guys, now I might forget from time to time, but we're just gonna do 10. All right, just so many to track. So we'll do 10, and then we'll stop. Okay, so 10 in each system. All right, so AVXL, right? Buyers here on the weekly green candles. Buy signal came in today. Perfect buy signal here, guys. All right, so we got 3 so far. We might be in this one. AUTL. CRBU. We'll do 10. I think we're in that one. ALDX. Let's take a second look at ALDX. Nope. Red candles on the weekly right here, guys. Can't take that, okay? PRME. Good setup there. LXRX. So we have 7, 3 more. These are in stock, boss. PRQR in Stock Boss. Two more. All right. GDRX in Stock Boss. All right, good breakout here, guys. Buy signal on a break of this resistance. Good markdown phase. All right, buyers here, white candles on the weekly time frame. That buy signal came in today. Good buy signal. You guys can see that here. Blue arrow right here. All right. GDRX. TV, we're in that one. Good trade going there. Good trade. One more. All right. CCLD. And we're done. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. So we've got 10 in Stock Boss. Take a quick look at Bull Master. And then we'll be done. And we'll be done. All right. 97 in Bull Master. Let's see here. All right. Same thing. And we're going to do 10. We're in that one, I believe. A lot of these we're in already, guys. So just trying to find some new opportunities here. So that's Stock Boss. And Bull Master. All right, SOFI, we're going to do 10. Okay. Let's do this. We're going to, let's look at tech, since that's our number one sector right now. Okay. All right, MXL in Bull Master. Wow, good price action. Marvel, MRVL. All right, buy signal here, good markdown phase. Look at the previous buy, guys. Buy signal here, good price action. Buyers on the weekly. That's Marvel. All right, ZETA, Bull Master. Good price action. Look at that. Look at that. Wow, good. All right, SMTC. Gapped up. AMD, that's gone. That's too bad, guys. Nice breakout here. Hood, Robin Hood, finally breaking out. AAOI. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we got five more. Nice, 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 nice. All right, so that's it for transportation. Let's go back. We need 5 more, and we'll be done. In Bull Master. Still trade lightly, guys. But we're in a better situation now. VIX has come down. All right, these indexes are bullish again. So SOFI. RKT. That's 7. We need 3 more. BWIN. BWIN. All right, buy signal here. That came in today. Green candles here. Now, we have support here and resistance here, and we're breaking out, okay? Right here, buy signal here, we are breaking out, okay? Two more, good breakout here, coin. UPST. All right, buy signal here, we are breaking out. Hasn't gone too far. And one more, SYS, SYF in bull master, buy signal here, broke resistance, and look at this. Good setup here. Not a perfect setup, but good setup. Has a nice V here. All right, buy signal here, we're moving higher. Green candles, so buyers are on the green candles here. All right, guys, so we've got some trades. Monster Scalper, just things are improving. I know it's hard to tell, but things are improving in Forex. Okay, we just need to get past some of this consolidation. Okay, but some opportunities in equities. Our US 30 traders, just be careful. If you took that trade, just be careful there with that. Okay, and I will see everyone tomorrow. We've got Q&A tomorrow. All right, so if you're not a member of our school community, make sure you become a member, right? So you can get to those classes that are not on the live stream. Okay, guys, take care. Thanks for coming. I'll see everyone tomorrow.